LTE.
Let's get on that Wi-Fi.
No, I was. What's on now?
Which Wi-Fi are you on?
I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm on LTE because I was on your Wi-Fi.
You were on the wrong Wi-Fi. That's what I was trying to say. Let's get you on
I
the.
was on the only one that you gave me the password
I've
for.
got 4 of them in
It
the
just
house.
said that you just started a live video, so.
There I am.
Yeah.
Why do you have 4? Oh, hey, what's up, everyone?
Because I got 4 Wi-Fis. I got kids, man.
Yeah. Oh, I know. You guys got a lot of stuff going on. Someone says they miss me. Hey, what's going on? So, I guess a good amount of people are joining already, and I'm doing a live Q&A, so any questions you have, go ahead and ask. I'm just chilling. Still got my rolled ankle, so I can't ride my bike. A little disappointed right now, but still, hanging out, so ask away. Why? I looped out on a flare whip and put my foot down the wrong way, and my ankle caught and twisted, so rolled ankle, sprained ankle. Let's see, how do you 180? Well, basic 180 is, you gotta find a jump, I guess, is probably the easiest way to do it, and just, best trick anyone taught me about spinning tricks is the way your head goes. If you keep it going that way, the rest of your body will follow, so I can get more in depth on that later. No, scooter kits are cool, they're alright. I think anyone doing something on ramps is pretty fun, it's all good. Hey, what's up BMX Liam, how's it going? Do you ever get made fun of for riding? Not really. I mean, I used to when I was younger because people didn't understand it, but I think now that they see I can do cool tricks, they don't mind it, so it's pretty cool. What's up, Jake Garcia? What's up, Mirror BMX SF? Burger King trip. Oh, man. I think that's when my buddy Evan got a french fry in the eye, and he couldn't see for a little bit. Dorian, have fun at Fees. I'll be watching the live stream for everyone, so it'll be good. I'll almost be there, but not quite. How to flip whip? Well, first of all, you gotta do a flip and a tail whip, have those two really dialed, and then try the flip whip. I'd suggest a foam pit first. That's where I learned them. Miss you too. Are you doing Cedar Point again this year? Bowling, yeah. A thing a lot of people don't know about me is in elementary to, I think, 9th grade, I was in a bowling league. And I was pretty good. My dad still bowls, actually, now. He's been doing that for like 35 years. It's pretty funny. What's up, Scrandle? I hope Greenville is treating you well. Dang, yeah, it's been raining out here for on and off like the last, month? Crazy. Lots of rain, and the sun comes out. North Carolina gets super humid, so it's gross. The BMX mom, thank you. I try to spread nothing but love and gratitude and positivity, so I'm glad it's reaching you. Favorite trick? It's tough. There's 3 of them. 720, truck tail whip, and a flip whip. They feel really cool. Dorian, yeah, Gladiator mouth guards come in custom fitting sizes, so just look on their website, hit them up, send me a message, I'll give you the link. But yeah, they actually send you a mold kit, so you put the mold in and you send it to them, and they send you a custom fitting mouth guard based on the mold of your mouth, so it's pretty sick. You can breathe a lot better, talk, it's great. What's up, Nick XSZonX. Sorry, the screen's a little small. Favorite BMX park to ride? It's no longer here, but it was Dave Mirra's Animal House. I learned so much there, and I had so much fun. That place was sick. Heck yeah, Dorian, let me know how it goes. You can get custom words and designs and colors and all that good stuff. And if you ask them for the Mirror Forever design, they'll know what it is. So if you want to get that one, they'll hook you up. First trick on a BMX bike. Dang, I think that was like a one-hander. Maybe like a little one-hander, maybe a little one-footer. That was back in the day. I actually used to ride with a big white full face, and I was like this little bobblehead with a bunch of pads on. It's pretty funny. Let's see. What's up, Feedy? Thanks for joining. Pool session in, what's that? It's at Texas. Sabrosa forever. Yeah, I would love to go ride a pool, especially right now. First trick you landed BMX Liam Will was a fakie. Like I said earlier, I think it was just like a one-hander fly out. that progressed into 1-footer, one hand 1-footer, X-up, stuff like that, and bar spins. Who's my favorite rider? Of course, Dave Muir is my favorite rider. Currently riding would probably, I say this all the time, Nick Bruce. If you followed my story yesterday, I explained why, but he just does everything super smooth, goes super high, unique style, and lands everything solid. He'll actually be at Feast, so that'd be cool. Demolition actually hooked me up with parts. Been going on a couple of years now, so I'm super grateful to have their support. I've looked up to their team and their products forever, and actually Mike Laird made the introduction a while ago, and then Brian Castillo hooked it up, so it's pretty awesome. David Goodall, where did I get those awesome abs? Thanks. In the kitchen. and on my bike, but it starts in the kitchen. And thanks for everyone sending out the love and the hearts. I appreciate it. And thanks for everyone joining. I'll do these a little bit more often so I can give you guys a little insight into my life and my personality. Any questions, like, I'm open book. I'll answer anything, so it's all good. People like your comment, Dave. Dave's sitting right next to me, by the way, so if you want him to come say what's up, leave in the comments. Oh, there he is. House Park, I haven't been there yet, but it looks awesome. Favorite shoes to ride in? I ride in the Vans Half Cab Pros. Before that, it was the Chukka Mids, but I'm pretty sure they're not making them anymore. And then previously to that, in 2010, it was the TNT Mid 2s. And I'm on my last pair. I hoarded 2 pairs for 5 years, and I finally decided to let them go and start wearing them. But yeah, I'd say the Half Cab Pros and the Chukka Mids. Oh, yeah, Andy. No worries. I'm glad that your son enjoyed the photo. Actually, I start doing that more often, so look out for that. I'll do a little Instagram post. If you comment, tag some friends, I'll send you a signed autograph, a autographed photo in the mail. Send me your details. Talk about workout regimen, Speedy. So 7 a.m., 3 days a week at the least, I go and I work with a strength and conditioning coach. I have specific goals to protect my knee from ACL surgery. Heart rate training to keep my heart rate low and not like burn out, as well as recover in between tricks and contest runs and overall sessions. And then we do a lot of different like Olympic weightlifting, we do gymnastic rings, but it's basically overall strength to protect the body and to make tricks easier, and then obviously protecting my knee. So I actually have some videos we're doing right now to kind of share more of that, and that's why I work with a coach, because I'm kind of ignorant to it, but I'm learning as I go. But I pretty much just do a whole body workout in different days, just mix it up, and then a lot of heart rate stuff, and then obviously my nutrition, my diet, try to keep that as clean as I can. Don't get the processed foods, the alcohol, the added sugars, things like that. It all helps. I'm glad your boys love it, Andy. Favorite restaurant? Favorite restaurant? That's a tough one because I don't really eat out, but if it's a restaurant, I guess it's a chain, fast food chain, to be Chipotle. Just because the convenience, and the fact that they keep their food clean as possible. And yeah, I don't know. Actually in Raleigh, Fiction Kitchen is one of my favorite restaurants. And then I went to another place recently.
Raw?
Yeah, Raleigh Raw actually is really good. They have cooked food, so it's not all just raw, but that place is sweet too. It's all in downtown Raleigh. Joey Marks, what's going on, man? Hope all is well. I miss seeing you ride and doing big suicides and 3 down whips. Workout regimen, Mira BMX SF. Like I said to Feedy, I kind of explained it, but I'll be putting out a video for it. Bryson says, "Hey, Dave."
So?
Showtime. Yeah, I'll be leaving my shirt on for this. Thanks, Seth. Later. Jaron Grove, how's it going, man? I miss you. I actually have a project in the works that I'll be hitting you up to join, and actually Jill too. She already knows about it, so maybe you can talk with her. And for everyone saying what's up, what's going on, man? Or ladies too, thanks for joining. Chaos Junge, is that how you say it? Call my name, you said, so there it is. Panillion Challenge in Croatia. I believe I'm not, as of now, I'm not really competing this year due to a bunch of different factors, but mainly my priority with my nonprofit foundation to give back to brain tumor patients, brain injury patients, and other brain disorder patients, and combining my love for nutrition, health, fitness, and BMX all in one. So you'll be hearing more about that soon. Salty Fly, aka Christian Stasel, a good friend of mine. How do I stay so positive through life's ups and downs? And awesome, man. I appreciate the support. It's really a mindset, and the way I look at it is there's no good or bad in life, and it's taken me a long time to get to that point. But when something happens, it's just information. So it's dependent on your mindset and your choices. If something bad happens, you can look at it one way or you can look at it the other. Glass half full versus glass half empty. And it's taken me a while, but it makes so much more sense to think of things as like, all right, that happened. How can I learn? How can I improve myself and better my reality or my future? So it's a work in progress. It's always, it's a practice. So every day you got to keep working on it. I have my ups and downs, and the long-term goal is what keeps me on track, as well as realizing that our life we have is so crazy. You follow Gary Vee. 400 trillion to 1 are the odds of us being a human being on this planet. And Joe Rogan talks about it too, like the distance between the earth and the sun, just so right, so we're not too hot, not too cold. Like that, I don't know, those thoughts, they may sound corny and hard to like really take into consideration, but that's what helps me. Why take the pictures on the railroad tracks? They're right behind my buddy Dave Goodall's house, actually right back there. And I don't know.
They were cool.
Yeah, they were cool. I don't know, it's fun. They're not really used too often, and so they have like the alarms and everything down, so it's all good. But I wouldn't recommend it. We're getting creative. What's the hardest trick you've ever landed? Hardest trick, truck to double whips. It's just a lot going on. Double truck to whip, so the opposite of that, which I did in 2009. And if you watch the video, if you're at the contest, I fell over and over again to try and land that. So besides that, 720 double bar spins. Not too many people do that, and I've seen Daniel Dares, Alex Colborn, and Logan Martin do them. And before I went into ACL surgery last year, I got that one done. So I'd say those 3 tricks. When did you join the BMX community? Man, I started riding when I was like 13, so 2004, 2003. Yeah, I appreciate that, Chaos Junge. I hope I'm saying that right, but yeah, I try to do my best to stay positive, because the way I see it is, what's the point in not being positive? You have so much to give to the world, so much to receive, so many people to influence and support, and you just have an amazing life. So, what's the point in thinking negatively and then not, living up to your potential and living your dreams? Plans for Pittsburgh? Not really. I mean, I don't know. I like Pittsburgh. I've been there a few times. It's pretty fun. I need to go out and ride the windmill. And what other parks out there? I forget. But yeah, we'll see. Never know. I am not going to say that, but thank you. That is kind of rude. Courtney, thank you. I'm always grateful for the fans, all the love. That's what I try to push out there. And if I have a fan, awesome. I appreciate it. And let me know of anything you guys want to see in the future. I just started a YouTube channel. So actually, I already dropped my first video today, and I'll be doing more of those. So look out for that, and leave any comments of things you want to see, you want to learn more of. Bar spin 360 tail whip, yes. That's one of my favorite tricks. I've been doing that trick for going on 8 years now. I love that trick. There's a rock. Yeah, there's a rock's hair. Yeah, I'm actually going to be going out to Cali in the next month or two. I'm going to go see some family out there, and my buddy Roland that I just got introduced to recently that does some music. We have some projects in the works, and he lives out in LA, as well as some family in LA and Long Beach, and there's a great park in San Diego. So, Theresa, sorry. Theresa rocks hair. Yeah, I'll be out there soon. Russia, what's up? I appreciate all the love from out there. Play Pumped BMX 3? I have not played that one yet. Am I going to Tanner Skate Park on May 27th for the Fit Jam? I'm not sure where that is, and I'm going to NASCAR on the 27th. I forgot about that. I just got invited to go out there and meet another fellow brain tumor survivor / pro NASCAR driver, and we have some awesome things in the works that we're going to be doing, so it's awesome. Hot bars and also disasters. Yeah, I could do that. Leave a comment on the YouTube channel, and we'll see if we can get it done. When did I make my first backflip? Oh, man, that was 2005 or 6. A local park, well, not really local, but an hour and a half. Oh, I'm sorry, Teresa. My bad. The screen's small, so I can't see the letters. Yeah, I learned, they got a foam pit, a really ratty foam pit, shallow, but my buddy Chris Childs and I learned backflips in there, and then first one I did on a ramp was fly out. I have a 6-foot quarter pipe on the deck. We didn't have box jumps in Massachusetts, so I learned pretty much all my tricks fly out for the most part until I went to Woodward once for like a week, and then when I moved to Greenville and could ride foam pits and resis more often. Jeff Kane, live feeds. This is my first one actually, so pretty stoked. Yo, Brady, yo, what's up? I am 28 years old, Nick. Santa Rosa Campground. I am not quite sure. And can you remind me where that was? I forget. It sounds familiar. I just forget exactly where it was. But I don't think I'm going again this year. What do you think before trying to get a crazy trick? I try to visualize the trick, what it's going to take to do it, what it's going to feel like when I land it, and when fears and things come in my head, I just try to like block it out and just realize what the goal is. And, you know, how often do you get recognized? Depends on if I'm at a skate park or not. So, and then I don't know, not too often, maybe sometimes. Okay, New York, it'll be a show more about Tanner Skate Park. I'm not sure. Send me a message with information. I'll check it out and see if I can make it. Teresa, thank you. I appreciate it. I just try to share love and inspiration with others. It's helped me a lot and other people I look up to. So if I can help others, it's awesome. What do you think about kombucha? Salty Fly asked. Do you think I should spend money on it? I would say try it out. I would suggest trying it. Yeah, for sure. It could be beneficial for you. It could be beneficial, or it could not be beneficial. It all depends on how your body interacts with it. Not everything that's healthy or unhealthy could work or not work for people. So give it a shot. It's got probiotics in it, so it's really good for gut health and things like that. So yeah, it's full of good stuff. I just learned whips yesterday. Ankles destroyed, but sorry. Oh man. Actually, my forward foot, so my catch foot from tail whips, my ankle is permanently swollen and scar tissued all over from learning tail whips. I ride with ankle pads now, and it helps a lot. But yeah, that was a rough one. It was sore at first. Do you really eat healthy all the time? Empowering mom asks. I try to as much as I can actually. Like I do all my food prep, and when I go out to eat, it's like the Whole Foods bar. I go to Chipotle, things like that. But yeah, I'd say 95% of the time I do my best, and if I'm in a pinch, then I just try to make wise decisions and choices based on that. But being prepared always helps too. I'm always got Kind bars, Garden of Life, protein bars, protein shakes, all that stuff with me. So nuts and seeds and fruit, all that good stuff. Resi or foam pit? I forget what that was for, Louis, but I always suggest if you have access to a foam pit, try a trick in there for the first time, and then take it to Resi once you're comfortable. That's just, you have it, so you might as well use it. Just be safe. Costa Rica, what up? Later, Teresa. Thanks for joining. Someone says you are the boss. Jordan Marco? Thank you. I appreciate it. Does Resi count? I mean, Resi, it depends on what the context of the question. Does it count to what degree? For a contest? Probably not, because they're not going to have Resis. Landing the trick? Yeah, you technically landed it. Now, would I put a Resi clip in a video part? No. Instagram? Sure, because that's documenting my life. Does Resi count? It all depends on the context. Actually, Rod BMX just did a video about this, and everyone was weirdly scared to answer that question. Luckily, I'm not really scared to voice my opinions, but I think Resi counts and doesn't count, but depending on the question, so the context of the question. So if you landed the trick, you rolled away, you didn't put a foot down or anything, then it totally counted that you landed that trick. But again, for competition, it's going to be wood, it's going to be cement, it's going to be dirt, it's going to be the Mega Ramp, so they're not going to have the Resi, so you just got to get it done. Who do I look up to in life? I look up to people that make their dreams happen and overcome adversity, and a lot of people that, you know, kind of started from ground zero and worked their way up. When I was diagnosed with a brain tumor in 2010, Lance Armstrong's story really helped me. And then since then, people like Joe Rogan, Ronda Rousey, I'm drawing a blank on all the people that I love learning from and looking up to. Like Gary Vee, he's another good one. Who do I always mention? I'm like drawing a blank on this. You can put it on the spot.
Gary Vee.
Yeah, Gary Vee, Ronda Rousey, Lance Armstrong, Joe Rogan, like my buddy Roland at ROWLAN, Cape Cod local, turned hip hop star, lives down in LA now. Like people that start with the odds against them and then still make their dream happen. Like that's who I look up to for inspiration.
Mac Miller.
Yeah, Mac Miller. He's got another great one, or another great.
G-Eazy's done some good
yeah,
stuff.
Lil Dicky, Mac Miller. Like a lot of the hip hop artists, they just decide to do things their way and they live their dreams.
Power Vision.
What's my favorite energy drink? Organic coffee with grass-fed butter. Thanks, Gorilla Bikes. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. What brand would you recommend for a good price as far as gear for protection? I ride for TSG, but they make proper certified helmets, and all the pads I ride in all of them, from ankle guards, shin pads, knee pads, gloves, and then Gladiator mouth guards keep the brain safe. How is the best way to do a bar spin? 2 ways. If you're doing it fly out, that's probably the best way, and I would suggest leaning back a little bit and turning 90 degrees or so. If you're trying to do a foam pit, which I suggest never doing a bar spin into the foam pit for the first time, but if you're going to, do a 180, because that way when you're spinning and you're bar spinning, if you don't catch the bars, you're leaning back, so you're not going to fall onto the bars. A lot of people try it right in the foam pit and they just land on the bars, and it's not a good time. Kenneth Hensio is an awesome rider, and I always love watching him ride, full of energy and creativity. Oh, of course I watch Scotty. I've looked up to Scotty ever since I was younger and watched him on TV. Is Daniel Dares washed up? No, he still kills it. Yeah, nice. You get 540 bar spins. That's a hard trick for a lot of people. That's good. Remember when we get called out for making a resi video? I totally do. And it was some pros that we looked up to, which I thought was sad too, but we just did that for fun, and that's all BMX is. Have you been to New Latham Skate Park at Greensboro? I have not, actually. I have to check that out. Paul. Which Paul? Paul who? Who made your brake bridge? Mike Laird. He actually made my frame. Laird Frames, the best frames. He's actually... If you don't know, you probably already know, but retired pro BMX athlete that I've looked up to since I was younger. Dave Mears freestyle BMX game and all that, and now he's retired and took his love for welding and makes BMX frames. All right. Where are we at? 25 minutes. I think that's good. Well, I appreciate all you guys joining in. If you have more questions, send me a DM. Go to my YouTube channel, Josh Perry BMX. Leave some comments in there for things you want to see, you want to learn more about. I have a bunch of videos coming out over the next few weeks. And then, I don't know, leave some comments on my photos on Instagram, tell me, or DM if you want me to do more live Q&As. And yeah, if you got questions, hit me up. I appreciate it. Later.